Hey, good morning, Madam Sir. Almost 7:45 on Sunday in the morning, the 30th of April, 2023. I'm about to take the last picture. A lot more grass. Only saw this young man, Adam, and his dog from far away. When he first got here a few days ago, didn't talk to him. Still brownish water, eh? But higher still. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them for a couple of garbage bags to put my recycling in. It's all stuff that is not cardboard. I'm leaving it there. Some of these water containers I think I'll empty. Some have had, I think, maybe engine coolant, or I don't know, pee that changed. I think they both had pee. Hey, let me know if you're a doctor. They both had pee, and one fermented to be a darker green yellow and the other fermented to be red. So is that I don't know which one came first. So I don't know what that means to my bladder or prostate or whatever. I think that's what was in there. I didn't put any other chemicals from, I don't think, from anything related to vehicle, but anyways. Yeah, and the wood is what I picked up before. That they said I could leave down there. Supposedly there's a ban, so I never did a fire. I'm going to give them back their plug, take a video of it. But I wanted to say that, I asked again, and yeah, the owner said they recycle, but they don't. They recycle in the back, but no, I asked the manager again. There's two containers back there, and one is cardboard and one is garbage, and if I put any of this in there, it's going to go in the garbage. And she, like any other adults now, their children, they say, oh, I don't know what the guy does when he picks it up. Maybe he opens it and sorts it out. That's what a few adults, the owner and the manager, try to say, right? So this is how they love the great outdoors. This is how much they care about recycling my species. They can't even do recycling, much less other things, to save themselves and the paradise that was here before their species screwed everything up. Nankaini. I saw on the website yesterday of the certification organization in Toronto. It says, they look for people to kind of study that people are meeting the criteria of their accreditation, except their volunteers are looking for. Big red flag there about how serious they are about getting real data. So I'm going to contact them. Not saying at first I have data on Nankaini, and see what they say, but they won't want the data. I'll put screenshots on Facebook as usual about how fake people are. Leaving Williams Lake, let's say the Scout Island place contacts me. I'm going to say pretty much what just a tiny bit of research provided as a likelihood is that it's all a big scam, and it's funded by many bigger organizations, like the province of BC and things like that. So it's all a big scam. Not interested in the big scam and trying to change the big scam from the inside, when the big scam of this scammy species that are 99.98% of them are quite happy with scams. So much easier to maintain a scam illusion of how great they are instead of, becoming matured adult Homo sapiens, which takes a lot more work and it's kind of too little too late anyways. But Nankaini, the thing that pissed me off the most about the spiritual prayers there, Mother Earth is including Mother Earth, and they don't do any kind of recycling in that place either. And it's I didn't put that in my recommendations in the email that will also be a screenshot eventually on my Facebook about what it's like interacting with your species, but that was the most offensive one, right? As the matured Homo sapien male from Soul 3, wanting to believe. And a lot of people that defend First Nations that are not First Nations or Inuit is, they'll say, and again, I'm not a racist, I judge cultures and patterns. And they'll say, oh no, they took better care of the land, or they no, it's the grass is greener on the other side, wanting to believe. And it's true, it's not right what was done to their, to their cultures, and it's not even that long ago, really. If you read more about it, I'm reading this graphic novel of stories a lot of short stories, and it's really horrible. It's in the time of our aunts and uncles and grandparents that these things were happening. It's horrible. So you can imagine either they knew and they didn't care, our relatives that we enjoyed having picnics with and Christmas with, and they're horrible people, or they didn't know because we participate in a society that uses propaganda and manufacturing of consent against its own species. It's horrible. This is who we are. And as I continue north here, I'm not going to meet any Homo sapiens. I know this. But I'm still enjoying the episodes again of Northern Exposure. I'm watching them through different eyes because I've seen all the episodes more than once. But it's been a really long time, so I'm a changed person, and I can analyze more of the characters' personalities. Like Joel, for example, is a jerk in his people skills most of the time, and his manipulative skills. He's from New York. He's like, well, I mean, in New York, there are people who get punched in the face, and there are people who punch others in the face. He's the one usually that would get punched in the face. But, they're all, yeah. Anyways, but the character so far of Joel, who is adapting to something so different compared to them adapting to him, so far, he's making the most progress, and I've seen just 4 episodes so far. So again, compare that I'm, pretend I'm the elusive Homo sapien and you're the Homo communia. I'm adapting to you pretty well compared to how you're adapting to me. You're all quite happy when I leave. Although, there's butterfly effects. There's little ways I did have a positive impact on you, and you'll kind of not give me the credit for it, but eventually you'll try to apply these things.